Good evening, world, from the big city. It is a week since we last spoke on the weekend vlogs.
It's gone really quick, hasn't it?
So quick. My mum has been here for ages already. I say ages. What, 5 days?
This is her 5th day, yeah.
Yeah, so 5th day here. She's really settling in. There you go, some food. I'm so full up, we've just eaten. Anyway, Mum is upstairs with Story looking after her.
Yeah, Stuart was calling it proper daycare, even though it's night time right now.
One night care. And we're heading down to a Starbucks to have a refreshment, a little bit of a child-free evening. This never happens in our life.
This is really funny because we came here last night with Story and it was about 9:30, 9 o'clock.
Yes.
And I said to Jay, oh, should we bother because it might be closed? Oh, what do you think it might be open? Oh, no. So we went down to have a look anyway, and it's actually open until midnight. So that's how out of touch I am with city life and like nighttime stuff.
Super out of touch. We actually said to Story exactly on the way as well. She just waited here for a bit. Yeah. We said to Story, did you think that life stopped when you went to bed? Because she never comes out, or she does come out on nighttime adventures with us sometimes, but it's very rare. On the island, when you're done, you're done. It's like the lights go out and everyone is just kind of like finished for the evening. Apart from one of our recent trips where we went out for our anniversary drinks, Story doesn't really go out like at night much. She likes her sleep.
But even then we were done by 6.
Yeah, we were done pretty early. You know, the island life versus the city life. How kind of everything just carries on.
Yeah. I have to say, like, we've been feeling that kind of FOMO a little bit being here. Like, we're like out now. We wouldn't be out at night at this time. I mean, it's only like just gone 7 p.m, so it's not exactly late. Story's not even getting ready for bed yet. But you feel like because it's here, we should be making the most of it. Like, there's so much going on. You're like, oh, we should be doing this, we should be doing that. Let's go here, let's do this, because you don't want to miss out. Things that we don't do on the island. So.
Well, we've been trying to though. We've been trying to do as much as possible. Yeah. So we've been like, well, we've pretty much filled every day with an activity. We've had like listed down all the things that we wanted to see when we came here, and I think we've ticked off 90% of the things that we wanted to do. So far, yeah. So we're gonna rent a car. We're gonna do some other things with my mum.
Yeah.
And it's been intense, but also manageable. I feel like now that we know the city better than we used to, I wouldn't say well because it's massive and there's so many things to do.
Well, yeah, I think like 2 days already we've found 2 things that we didn't even know were here for Story, like kind of child-friendly activities and things that we have not heard of before or seen before in a different mall that we haven't been to before, and you'll see it all in our upcoming vlog. There's some fun content.
Yeah.
But yeah, like each time we come here we find something else to do, so it's nice.
You could be here for years and not cover everything, and I don't think we intend to really, because we always plan to come back. So plenty is happening, but we don't want to talk too much about it in the weekend vlog because we'll be giving away everything, and then you'll know what's happening before we even get there. So there was a few things that I wanted to talk about specifically in this kind of like members only zone, because I don't feel like I've explained it in much detail. When my mum arrived in the Philippines, you'll see this in a future vlog, I'll talk about that. She arrived in one of those kind of special assistance wheelchairs, and it looks a little bit like she needs medical help, to be able to get here. But one of the reasons why we used the one of the reasons why we used the medical assistance or special assistance service was because she was traveling by herself. So we wanted to make sure that somebody was there to guide her through the whole process, and just by going with this whole special assistance thing, they obviously bring a wheelchair as well. And I mean, to be honest, it did help because my mum's been having a few pains in her legs as well lately. She's got no real big issues that are like health threatening in any way. But
it is something that can be sorted, but it was something that she had to wait 6 months for in the UK on the NHS. So while we are in the city, we may try and help her sort that out at one of the private hospitals here. So it just depends on time as well, because we do have a flight booked to fly back already, so we can only stay a certain amount of time. But if it can be done, we're going to try to get that in as well to help her out.
Yeah, because it's not like she's basically just feeling some discomfort when she travels around, and it's making her feel a bit slower than she used to be. So like from the last time you saw my mum in the vlogs until now, you know, she's not able to get from A to B as quickly as she did before. But yeah, like Sasha said, we have a plan, and it is, and even the doctor said before she left, like he sent her away with all of the diagnosis written down.
We have all her paperwork and things that the doctors have given her from England, so we'll see what can be done, and if it can be fixed, then amazing. But I mean, really, it's only while we're here in the city that it may be an issue, like the walking, because when we're in the island, we don't really walk anywhere, do we?
No, not really.
We go from the car to a cafe, and then we're home, and then a walk on the beach is probably the most walking that we do. So it's while we're here, though, that we've been kind of exercising more. Like
we don't have a car.
Out. Yeah, exactly.
No, we've been taking the grab taxis everywhere. Sometimes the grab taxi doesn't pick you up from exactly where you need it to, so you have to like walk 100 meters or something, and that can be a bit of a discomfort for her right now. So again, nothing crazy, no surgery required or anything, and we will look into it. So I just wanted to kind of like touch on that, because I feel like where we've been making the videos and like the content is kind of like packaged up, we sometimes don't have the time, the real estate within the vlog to explain things in real detail. So I just thought, you know, we'll say it here and just give you guys a heads up as to what you might be seeing in the next few vlogs that come up. It's been difficult finding time to edit them all as well, but we will get them up. Yes,
because we've been doing an activity every day, and we're out all day as well, so it has been quite tiring. I've slept really well here, surprisingly.
Yeah, considering we don't have a proper bed, we've just been sleeping on a sofa.
Yeah, me and Joe on the sofa bed, and it can be a bit noisy because the aeroplanes go right over, but you don't really hear any road noise or traffic noise.
No.
There's a few people in the halls, like in the apartment condo at night, like talking or on the phone, or some guy was whistling last night.
This is our first time staying in the Manila Bay area as well. Normally we like to go to Makati or BGC and we visit here, but we've never actually stayed here before.
It's been nice.
It has been nice. It's a very different experience. I've likened it a little bit to like Florida or Tampa in America. It's like wider roads. It feels a little bit more artificial in a way, even though it's a city, which is odd, you know, like all cities are technically artificial. But it feels a bit wider and a little bit more American style, which is something I've noticed this time around. And it's very big contrast to like when you go to BGC, which is a bit more kind of like financial district, upmarket. And yeah, like we've got kind of another opinion of the city now that we can share with family who are coming obviously in a few months.
Actually, our family will be staying in this same building that we are in because we recommended it. It's a nice area for the kids, and also my dad is coming back next week. He's in his last 3 or 4 days in the UK, and then he will be returning. So I'm excited to see Dad again. Even if it's only for about 2 days, we'll see him, and then we fly back.
It would also be nice for my mum and your dad to see each other and also like be in the videos together.
Environment,
yeah, because like, you know, obviously they've met, you know, but it's very rare.
Worlds collide.
Yeah, it's very rare for like my family and your family to be in the same place at the same time, because we live all over the place, and everyone's so busy. So it would be amazing to like kind of get Grandad and Papa in the same video and Lola Lose. It's going to be fun. There's plenty coming up, and we're excited to share it all. Hopefully there's enough storage on our devices to capture it, because like we're running low. But yeah, we just wanted to share some of that information with you guys, and you know, hopefully it will give you a little bit of an insight into what we've been experiencing here, and we've got plenty to share with you, so we're excited. We're going to head off and get our coffee.
There's a shaken espresso with our name on it in there.
We've got a few other tasks to complete as well. I hope you enjoyed the weekend vlog, and we will see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.